Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining us. We're Griswold Family Vacay. This is the middle of the week show. Happy Earth Day to everyone. Hope everybody's doing well. Josh, welcome to the stream, buddy. If you're still here, thank you for being here. Blaine, appreciate you being here. Blaine won't be participating the first 30 minutes or so. Our church is about to go live. But I'm here. All right, Blaine, that's fine, buddy. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. All right. So, welcome to the show. It's the middle of the week show. I know there's a lot going on tonight in the YouTube world, especially on the Disney side. That's fine. Completely understand that. The first part of tonight's show is going to be dedicated to talking about one of the cities that our family enjoys traveling to, a travel destination. And the second part of our show will be playing trivia, and it's going to be the year was trivia. So when we get to that part of the show, we will tell you what year, and then we will have trivia questions based off of that year. Let's see who's in the stream tonight. Welcome in the chat. Blaine 2007, welcome. Josh, welcome. Jeffrey Resendez says hello, everyone. Jeffrey, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Bezos on a walk, so no. All right, Bezos, we appreciate you guys being in the stream, though. Thank you for being here. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is tell you a little bit about the city we're going to be talking about tonight. If you guys saw our first variety show this past Saturday, you know that we spent our park spotlight time talking about Silver Dollar City. And Silver Dollar City is actually in Branson, Missouri. So that's the city that we're going to be talking about tonight, Branson, Missouri. Fisher Fun Ventures. Hey, guys, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to start off just by giving you guys a little bit of background facts about the city of Branson. And then we're going to give you our top 10 recommendation list of attractions. First, we're going to give you our recommendation list, top 10 for kids. And then we're going to give you our top 10 recommendation list for adults. Okay, but first, I'm going to just give you guys a few facts about Branson. Did you know this about Branson? The city of Branson is located in Taney County, Missouri. Was named after local businessman and postmaster Reuben S. Branson. Prior to that, the town was called Lucia. Branson is located in Taney County in the Ozark Mountains. The name Ozark comes from the French pronunciation of the term Ozarks. The exact origin and definition of the term continues to be debated. So, one of the really, really popular shows on Netflix right now is a show called Ozark that actually takes place at the Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. That's about maybe an hour's drive away from the city of Branson. So, just an interesting fact for you guys. Before Branson was world famous for music shows, it was best known for the novel The Shepherd of the Hills, written in 1907 by Harold Bell Wright. The book was inspired by the people living in the Ozark Mountains, and some of the book was actually written in Branson. The story is still shared in Branson today as an outdoor theater production. Has anybody ever seen that show? Or I'm not seen the show. Has anybody ever read the book, Shepherd of the Hills? Rachel, D&G Explorer, PTV. Rob, Myers of the Mouse, biggest fan. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate that. Thank you for being here. So has anybody ever read the story, Shepherd of the Hills? Just curious. Josh says he hasn't. I haven't either, Josh. So I don't know. I think it's a really, really good classic book, but I've never read it myself. Um, Vizos hasn't read it. Rachel's. Okay, Rachel. Let's see here. So nobody's read it, I guess. That might be something that we should be interested in doing during this time off is checking out that book, Shepherd of the Hills. I think I might check into that. Branson may be famous for its live entertainment with shows covering just about every genre of music, but there are 3 other activities that draw millions of visitors: attractions, shopping, outdoor recreation, including fishing. Branson is surrounded by several really, really, really nice and large-sized lakes. The most popular lake is Table Rock Lake. Branson's attractions are many and varied: museums, go-karts, zip lines, and more. The Titanic Museum attraction, which we talked about last Wednesday night, Butterfly Palace and Rainforest Adventure, the Track Family Fun Parks, and the National Tiger Sanctuary are just a small sample of the attractions found in Branson. Branson is home to more than 200 shops, including those found at Tanger Outlets in historic downtown Branson and Branson Hills and at Branson Landing, where you'll find 95 acres of shopping, dining, lodging, lakefront living, and a variety of entertainment. Other popular outdoor activities include hiking, horseback riding, and a wide range of water sports like skiing, boating, parasailing, and riding jet skis and wave runners. Anglers fish for bass, crappie, and more on Table Rock Lake, while the colder Lake Taneycomo is famous for both brown and rainbow trout. On any given day, there can be more than 100,000 visitors in Branson, but its year-round population is just over 10,500. Branson has approximately 57,000 theater seats, 16,500 lodging rooms, 35,000 restaurant seats, and 2,870 campsites. Table Rock Lake has more than 745 miles of shoreline, 43,100 surface acres, and was officially opened in 1959 following the construction of Table Rock Dam and the White River. Table Rock Dam is 6,423 feet long and 252 feet high, and is one of 2 dams in the Branson area. The other is Power Site Dam in Forsyth. Both dams were constructed to generate hydroelectric power and for the flood control. The positive side effect was a boost to tourism with the creation of Table Rock Lake, which is the lake that I just mentioned. The Huffington Post named the Ozarks as one of the top destinations in the U.S. for fall foliage. Did you know this? Now I'm going to tell you guys about Branson's shows and attractions, just some facts. Branson is home to more than 50 theater venues, with the majority of facilities featuring live music, comedy, variety, and magic shows. Branson has more theater seats than Broadway in New York City. So Branson has more theater seats than Broadway. That's crazy. The first show in Branson was opened in 1959 by the May Brothers, the Bald Knobbers Jamboree, now rebranded as Branson's famous Bald Knobbers. Presley's Country Jubilee was the first music theater built on Branson's famous Highway 76, the Strip. Both the Bald Knobbers Jamboree and Presley's Country Jubilee continues to perform today in the first theaters they built on Highway 76. Inspiration Tower at Shepherd of the Hills stands 230 feet high, includes more than 92,000 pounds of steel, can withstand a constant wind of 172 miles per hour, and has over 4,400 square feet of glass. It's the second tallest freestanding structure in Missouri, the first being the Gateway Arch in St. Louis. Animals are big stars in Branson. Sight and Sound Theater uses as many as 50 animals in their productions. The Shepherd of the Hills uses more than 20 horses, donkeys, mules, and sheep in their outdoor drama. Grand Country's amazing pets use mostly shelter rescued trained house cats in their show. Silver Dollar City has genuine artisans or craftsmen in the park year round, including wood carvers, potters, glass blowers, candy makers, and a blacksmith. Last fact. Silver Dollar City is home to Outlaw Run, the first and only wood coaster with a double barrel roll with 3 upside down twists. It was voted the best new ride of 2013 in the world by Amusement Today. Okay, so now what I'd like to do with you guys is give you our top 10 recommendations of Branson attractions. First list is going to be attractions for kids. All right. Top 10 Branson recommendations for kids. We're going to start at number 10. We're going to go to number 1. Number 10, the Butterfly Palace. So Adric is here, and he's going to tell you guys what he likes and what he doesn't like, the pros and the cons of the Butterfly Palace.
Okay, so the Butterfly Palace, what I like about it is you can feed the butterflies, and there's a whole bunch of really colorful butterflies and a lot of like just a big variety of them. And it's like really cool just to go into like their little room and just see all the butterflies flying around you. And it's really good picture, like perfect place. And there's a lot of cool things to do there. But I don't know, things I don't like about it is, it's really a good place. I don't know any about.
No negative?
No negative, I don't think so.
Hey, so the funny thing about this picture right here, guys, at Christmas time, if you go to the Butterfly Palace, they fill the place with poinsettias and white butterflies, and they also have these human statues. And Landon had no idea until last night when I showed him this picture. He had no idea that the statue was really a real person. You can see right here that the statue is actually giving Landon bunny ears. So that's pretty funny. Vizo says, we feed someone at the drive-through zoo. Oh, nice, Vizo. That's awesome. Number 9. Buckets and boards.
Landon, come over here and do the buckets and boards.
Landon?
I don't know. It's so good.
What do you like about it?
like
Come over
it?
here and tell everybody what you like about buckets and boards. Come on. Tell everybody hi first.
Hi.
All right. What do you like about buckets and boards?
So at Buckets and Boards, there's this part that like
First, tell them what it is. What do the guys do?
they're funny.
Okay, but what do they do, though? They are funny, but what do they do?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know how to describe it.
Really?
Do they do drums
Yeah.
on buckets and boards? They use buckets and boards to do like drumming and all kinds of comedy and stuff like that, huh? So what part do you like again? What was your favorite
So
part?
there's this part that like there's these clappers. This one guy has clappers, and he keeps on using them, and the other guy takes them, and then the clappers just get smaller and smaller. Adric was laughing like a ton.
What? No, what? I don't even remember that.
Hey, so you're in that picture, you're there with the guys from Buckets and Boards, and you're holding the flute. What did the guys at Buckets and Boards teach you how to play the flute? What do you do?
Stick it up your nose.
Sticking up your nose and then blow.
So you play it in your nose, huh? That's funny. Any negative about Buckets and Boards, or it's all good?
It's all good.
All right, thanks, Landon.
You're welcome.
Vizo said they saw Buckets and Boards at the Royal Caribbean Cruise. That's right, Vizos, they do. Sometimes they are on different cruise lines. I think they've also been on Disney Cruise as well. So that's right, I forgot about that. Number 8.
Maybe.
Branson's Wild World.
Okay.
Adrian?
I don't
So-
even remember going to Branson's Wild World.
You'll remember after I tell you. So Branson's Wild World has mini golf inside of it. It's like a kind of like a zoo,
Oh, I remember.
and there is a ton of animals there. You can actually hold a snake on your back, and you can go inside a enclosure with dingoes, and it's just really cool place to look at animals and play some mini golf too. There's just one negative thing I don't like about it is some animals have like a ton of room, like in their enclosure, but some just it's kind of like they have a kind of like a small enclosure, and I wish they had more room to move around.
All right. Okay, so that's number 8. Number 7 is illusionist Rick Thomas.
So he is an illusionist, and he does some things that people cannot really explain and see how he can do them. And it's just not really obvious to the audience of what he does. And he does, man, what was I going to say? Man,
I don't know.
dang it. What was I going to say?
So you recommend it, huh?
Yeah, I recommend it.
Raphael, welcome in, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. We really do appreciate it. It means a
What was I
lot.
gonna say?
Thank you for being here. We're actually, Raphael, right now, what we're doing is we're just going through and we're talking about the city of Branson, Missouri. We're giving our top 10 attraction recommendations for kids, and then I'm going to give our top 10 recommendations for adults. Branson
I
is,
love that one.
Branson is a place that my family really, really, really enjoys visiting. And so we're just kind of going through, giving you guys our top 10 list and just letting you know what we recommend in case you ever decided you'd want to visit there.
I remember what I was going to say now.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
What I also like about him is about the tigers that he's what's it called? Supports or
Oh,
Yeah.
he came from Las Vegas. He had a show on the Las Vegas Strip for many, many years. And actually, he is the headliner at Andy Williams Theater. You guys remember Andy Williams? When he passed on, they were looking for somebody to headline his theater because Andy Williams actually lived in Branson. And so they invited Rick Thomas to move to Branson and become the full-time headliner of the Andy Williams Theater. And so when Rick Thomas moved from Vegas to Branson, he had to get rid of his tigers. And so there is a tiger sanctuary in Arizona that Rick Thomas actually basically sponsors. He donates a lot of money to that wildlife refuge. Again, it's in Arizona, so it'd be another cool place to check out as well. So that's what you like?
yeah.
And then your negative, were there any negatives?
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, Vizo, your name is Raphael as well. That's right, it is. Forgot about that. All right, number 6 is, again, these are recommendations of attractions in Branson for kids. Number 6, Sight and Sound Theater.
Okay, so what do we see there? Samson?
Samson was there last year. This year, they're actually going to be showing the story of Noah. But last year, you're right. Last year was
Samson.
Samson.
So what I like about the Sight and Sound Theater is about the audience, like the audience thing. So animals go down the aisles and they go up onto the stage from the audience.
Right.
And it's a really big stage. and there's a whole bunch of not a whole bunch, but there's shops there where you can get what they're showing.
Souvenir
Yeah,
shops?
souvenir shops,
Right.
and the plays there are just really, really good. But there is one negative: the bathrooms. Bathrooms. Two there.
I think we only saw, so you guys see in the picture how big this theater is. It's huge. And when we were there, we only found two bathrooms. And so both of them were completely packed. Both of them, there were lines like crazy. So you go to the restroom at intermission and the lines were so long that by the time you get back from the restroom, like you missed a little bit of the second act. So that was the one thing that we didn't care too much about at that theater. But overall, it's really, 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 really nice place. Number 5 is the Promised Land Zoo.
So what I like about this place is the bird parakeet top feeding area where you can go there. Kind of like a big place where you just hold out the cup or stick. It's a stick,
Right.
and you just hold it out, and there's like tons of birds just coming right towards you.
For the lorikeets.
The lorikeets, that's
Right.
what it is. And another thing is about they show off animals to like a little show, like to show off animals. And can you hold them?
You can't hold them, but they let you pet all of
pet
them
it.
that
Yeah,
they have.
pet. And unlike the what's that place? Wild World, the
Branson's Wild World.
Prince
Right?
Wild World. The animals have a lot of room, and you can actually get a cup, or like a cup,
Yeah, it's a cup, yeah.
and you go over to the enclosures or the cages, whatever you like to call them, and then you go over there and you just get the food put in your hand, and they eat it, and it's pretty cool.
Right.
Just that close to an animal and just feed it right out of your hand. So I like that.
Any negative? If you have to think about a negative, then there probably isn't
Probably
one.
no negative.
Yeah. All right. Number 4, a game of mini golf,
So
game of putt-putt.
So there's a ton of mini golf courses at Branson,
Right.
and the ones we like most is Pirate Cove,
Pirate Cove.
and there's one in like a. Is that the one that we're in, like the restaurant type of place? It's like a mall.
No. Pirate Cove is actually, the theme of it is pirates, and it actually has a replica pirate ship as part of the golf course. So that's really cool. You get to go onto the actual pirate ship. There's actually a hole on the pirate ship, so that's pretty neat. The one in the picture is actually at a place called Grand Country. And so this one that we like to play here, the thing that's cool about it is what? Do you remember?
There's like a thunderstorm
Right.
type of thing.
You feel like you're playing in a thunderstorm. They have lightning and they have waterfalls in there and everything. It's really, really nice.
And also there's one next to the Wax Museum.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
The Hollywood.
The Hollywood one.
Based on Hollywood, like you pretend you're a movie star and you walk through. Right.
And the one at the Branson's Wild World.
Oh, yeah.
Branson's Wild World, that's actually a glow in the
Yeah,
dark
it's like a glowing, you know.
mini golf putt-putt. So that's also pretty fun as well.
Make your selection. Equate actually are
One at Tulsa.
Vizos says a lot of places to enjoy some putt-putt. Yes, Vizos. My family loves putt-putt. I believe the one in Tulsa also has a pirate ship, I think.
What's
Oh,
your
that's
one?
awesome.
It's like that pirate one.
The Pirates Cove. Yeah.
Pirates
Just
Cove.
because almost like every time we go there, it rains.
Oh, yeah. The last time we went to Pirates Cove to play, putt, we actually took my dad, and we got to maybe the 12th hole,
Start pouring.
and it started pouring down rain. But we just kept playing through. By the time we got done playing, we were completely drenched. But it was a heck of a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it. Number 3 on the list
Maybe.
Down.
is the National Tiger Sanctuary.
So what's good about this place is there's a ton of large cats there, like the tigers. There are cougars. Man,
You can feed
why
them.
does it always do this to me? My brain just shuts off.
Mhm.
Man, oh man. It's just a really good place and variety, like a large variety of large cats.
Right.
And there's also 2 dogs at the very front that just start running around and playing. And there's also, I forgot what, it's like a black panther, I think. Like
The
a very-
jaguar, yeah.
Jaguar.
So they said there's really no such thing as a panther. A panther is just a jaguar that's black.
Some people call jaguars panthers.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Is there a downside? I don't think there's a downside with it.
Okay, number 2, Ripley's Believe It or Not Auditorium. And those of you that have watched some of our vlogs, you guys know how much we like this place.
So it's a very interactive place, and you can like play some games in there, and like I don't like this.
Exhibits.
Yeah, exhibits. And there is
Oh, Vizos, we're sorry, guys. It was raining here about an hour ago. So you probably got what we had here earlier. Oh, you did get what we had
Yeah.
here earlier. It was soaking. Pouring rain.
and at the very there's like a whole bunch of statues inside, and they're pretty cool. There's just one room that I like. Well, there's 2 rooms that I like. There's one room where there's like a roll, you can like roll something.
This is what Vizo says. I love the surprise you get at the end, if you know what I mean. Remember what's at the end, and then as you walk through, when you have to walk through at the end. We know exactly what you mean, Vizos. We love that too. Last time we were there, though, it was the time before last when we were there. It was actually shut down, so that kind of stunk.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
And there's one room where you like roll like a cylinder type of thing, and it's like all these like little scenes, and like if you like roll it really slow, it's a kind of like a slow motion
Oh yeah.
video type of thing. And like Vizos Travel said, my favorite one out of all of them is the tunnel at the end.
The tunnel, right?
And so you go on like this little bridge platform thing, and there's like a thing, like a cylinder wallpaper.
You
thing.
basically feel like you're walking into a washing machine or a dryer almost, and it's all neon, and then there's just a path, and since it's all spinning around, what happens?
I feel like you're like going diagonal and like
Right.
moving everywhere.
I'm not scared of it. I just jump everywhere. I'm like, boing, boing, boing.
Okay, and then the number one recommended attraction in Branson for kids from Griswold Family Vacay is
I know it.
the Dolly Parton Stampede Dinner Show.
So what's good about this is there's like a large building. There's like a stage. Is it stage? Yeah, sure. And it just at Christmas there's. I don't like this. Just keep on forgetting everything.
That's all right.
So
Go ahead, Lenny.
Oh, there you go.
Go ahead, Lenny.
there's
You might want to
there's
get
like-
where they can see you, though. Get down here where they can see you.
Dude,
There's this like tournament where it's West versus East. We cheer for the
No,
wait,
North
North
versus
versus South.
South. West versus East.
We normally cheer for the West, right?
Right. The South. No, the North.
North.
No, you're doing it.
Rachel says, cool. Josh says, I love the Stampede. Josh, I tell you what, man, that's some good food. That's my favorite meal. You know what?
Best thing there is the food.
If we went to the Dolly Parton Stampede and they didn't even have a show and all they had was food, that'd be
That's
completely
when
fine
my
with me.
stomach hurts when I almost eat like all of the food. I like the
Raphael says, does Dolly have her park there too? Hey, Raphael,
nice.
not in Branson, Missouri. Dolly Parton actually has her park in her hometown, which is Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. But they do also have a Dolly Parton Stampede in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So basically, the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area of Tennessee is basically like a sister city to Branson. They have a lot of the same attractions.
Is that where you threw like a?
That was at the Celebration show that Dolly Parton had. They used to have a show called Dolly Parton's Celebration Dinner Show. And I actually was asked to take part in that show. You had to take a stick, and then you had like a little stuffed skunk, and you had to take the stick, and you had to scoop it into. You had to scoop the skunk into a basket, and I was terrible at it. I didn't do very good at all. So there's your top 10 recommended attractions for kids in Branson. Now we're gonna show you guys the top 10 recommendations for adults. I'm just gonna run through this real fast for you. Number 10 is the Branson Landing. If you guys were here earlier, whenever I read the facts about Branson Landing basically is just a big shopping area, has lots of stores, lots of restaurants, stuff like that. It's located on the Lake Taneycomo, as you can see in the picture. You can walk kind of along a boardwalk right here. It also has a giant water fountain that kind of dances to music, kind of like the fountains at the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas. So that's a really cool place. Okay, let's see here. Blaine says, I love Dixie Stampede. Food is amazing there, or at least one in Pigeon Forge. Blaine, I was saying that's my favorite meal, buddy, by far. And 2 Travels and Tour, you guys were asking earlier in your stream, what's everybody's favorite meal when they travel? Well, Dolly Parton Stampede is actually my favorite meal. Vizo says, I love the magic with the barrels. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's really cool. You know, Vizos, we've gone there time and time again, and I'm still not 100% sure that we figured that trick out yet.
What trick?
The one with it has to do with covered wagons, where they pick somebody from the audience, remember? 2 Traveling Tours, hello, just stopping by to say hi. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We really enjoyed your stream this afternoon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. What does the meal consist of? All right. Blaine, you can help me out with this in case I forget something. So, 2 Traveling Tour, your meal consists of a full baked chicken. You get
What is it? It's like a
pork tenderloin. You get a cheese biscuit. You get vegetable soup. You get a full thing of corn on the cob. And you also get an apple turnover for dessert. And then you get your choice of, I think it's Coke products now, right? It used to be Pepsi, but I think now it's Coke. You get Coke, lemonade, or tea, or water. And they give you, I'm never able to completely eat my entire meal. And it is really, really great food.
I don't really like this.
Bezos says it's fantastic. Chicken, pork, and great bread, if I remember right. The cheese biscuit. Yes, it is. Very, very, very good stuff. It's amazing. Yes. Okay, so number 10 was Branson Landing for shopping. They have Bass Pro Shops here. They have just a ton of restaurants that we haven't even tried yet. 2 Traveling Tour says, well, I certainly wouldn't starve with a meal like that. Thanks for your answer. Hey, thank you for asking. We appreciate that. I'm glad you asked what the meal consisted of. So that's good. But it's great. I can't recommend that enough. Number 9, again, National Tiger Sanctuary. Adric went over that because it was recommended for kids as well. The one thing that I don't know if he mentioned or not that's really cool about this is you actually get the opportunity to feed tigers. I mean, you don't hand feed them, but you still get to feed them. You feed them basically through like a PVC pipe. It was really, really cool. Number 8, Presley's Country Jubilee. This show right here, the Presley's Country Jubilee.
For the, what is it called again? You just said it. Tiger Sanctuary. The tiger was like staring at me.
Tiger was staring at you.
Tiger.
If you want to talk, come over here. Okay. So Presley's Country Jubilee. This family has been in Branson since Branson basically existed. They had the first theater on the strip in Branson was the Presley's Country Jubilee theater. This is a variety kind of show. It's family oriented, so there's singing, there's comedy, all that. It's all this. The Presley family basically does the entire show. They've been around, like I said, in Branson forever. So that's another recommended show for adults, but it is also kid friendly. So that's the good thing about Branson is almost every single show that is in Branson is kid friendly. So you can take a baby all the way to an adult. Number 7 again was the Promised Land Zoo, as Adric mentioned, and I like it for all the same reasons that he said earlier. Number 6, Ripley's, believe it or not, is another thing that I really, really enjoy as well for all the reasons that Adric talked about, the reasons that Vizos Travel mentioned. So normally what we'll do, guys, in the evening of Branson was we'll always go to Ripley's, believe it or not, auditorium on the same night that we go to Dolly Parton Stampede. It's just a tradition for my family. We'll go to the Dolly Parton Stampede, and then when we're done with that, we'll head over to Ripley's, believe it or not. And if you go to Ripley's in the nighttime compared to the daytime, if you go in the later part of the night, it's very, very less crowded. You basically have the entire museum to yourself. So that's something that just kind of throw in there for a little bit of a tip for you guys is if you want to go there at night. Number 5, again, game of mini golf, exact same reasons that Adric said. Vizos says feels like the king. Yeah, when you're there at Dolly Parton Stampede and you're eating that meal, you do feel like a king. It's a feast. It's not just a meal. It's like a feast. It's great.
Yeah, it is like.
Vizos has never been to. Is that Ripley's Vizo that you've never been to, Rafael? Vizos Travel. You've never been to Ripley's. And then they said the Ferris wheel across the street. It's cool. You're right. It is. We haven't done it yet, but it lights up at night. It's very, very nice as well. We need to check that out next time we're there. Number 4. The Haygoods. The Haygoods are another family in Branson, and their show is a music show. They're singers. They actually started out at Silver Dollar City, and then they got their own show on the Strip, which is Highway 76 is known as the Strip for those that have never been to Branson. And so the Haygoods actually right now on their Facebook page, they're streaming concerts. I think every Saturday night or something like that, they're streaming concerts from their home. So you guys might want to go onto Facebook, search up the Haygoods, check them out. They're really good. And again, they're a family musical singers. Number 3, Six. Six is another music group. These guys are 6 brothers. And they're a cappella. They're a cappella, which means they sing. They have no instruments at all. Every noise, everything like that is done vocally through their mouth. So they have a really, really cool show as well. They often theme their shows. So each show, depending on when you go, what time of year is basically dedicated to a different theme. So, for example, if you go at Christmas time, they'll sing Christmas songs. stuff like that. This is a picture here of Landon in front of one of the 6 cars. All 6 brothers are basically have a color associated with whatever the brother is. So they all wear these different colors while they're performing. And so there are 6 different cars, just like this one, that are the 6 different colors that each brother wears whenever they perform. So that's another cool fact as well. Bezo says, I've never been, but I like the car. I'll take the car. They have very, very nice cars. Number 2, Sight and Sound Theater. Again, it's great. The one thing I like about the Sight and Sound Theater is all the shows that are produced there are all Bible-based shows. For example, as Ajik was saying earlier, last year was the story of Samson. This year, the show is going to be Noah, the story of Noah's Ark. So it's very cool, very interactive. You feel like you're really interacted into the play. The stage production is awesome. The set is really, really, really well done. They include a large number of animals into their show, so that's something else that's really enjoyable. Shelly Starwalker, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I think that was a Corvette. Yeah, Shelly, I think that 6 car, I think it is. Is that right, Adric? It's a Corvette?
I think so.
I think it's a Corvette, Shelly.
Let me see.
This car right here, it's Corvette, right? Or is it a Camaro? I think it's a Corvette.
It's Corvette.
I'm pretty sure it's a Corvette. Shelly, I'm not really, really good on my cars, but I think it's a
My
Corvette.
favorite car is a Lamborghini.
Your favorite car is a Lamborghini? Now that's what Landon wants when he gets older. He wants a Lamborghini. So we'll see how that works.
I said Bugatti. You're just Chuck.
Shelly says it's not a Vet, it's a Comet. Vizo says it's a Camaro. Do you agree? Camaro?
Wait, hold on. I can tell.
I'm not really sure what kind of car it is.
Cross the next one. I can see.
Chevy Corvette, Chevy Camaro. At least we know it's a Chevy, huh? Two Traveling Tour says he got good taste if he wants a Lambo. Yeah, he better have a lot of money too, though. Shelly says it's a Camaro, so I'm guessing that they're Camaros.
That is a Camaro. I think it is a Camaro.
Front end shot, Shelly. We don't have a front end shot of it.
Let me see.
Blaine said, okay. All right, it's a
Camaro.
Camaro. It's a Camaro.
It's a Camaro.
All right. Number
Yeah, it's a
2,
Camaro.
as again, Sight and Sound Theater, and again, number 1, no surprise, Dolly Parton Stampede Dinner Show. It's a very, very entertaining show, very good crowd interaction, but the best part, over and over and over again, the best part of this show is the food. Shelly says she would love to drag race a 1969 Camaro. That'd be pretty cool. Would love to go to Dollywood. You know, Shelly, we've never been to Dollywood. We've been by it, but we've never been there. That's in Pigeon Forge, Missouri. This is actually in Branson. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. This is actually in Branson, Missouri. Two Traveling Tour says they have an annual air show about 15 minutes from where we live. Witnessed a Ferrari racing a Lambo once on the runway. That was cool. Hey, so who won Two Traveling Tour? Did you see who won? The Lamborghini or the Ferrari? Which car won? Bezo says, where is Silver Dollar City? Bezo, Silver Dollar City is actually in Branson, Missouri.
What kind of Lambo was it?
Yep, me too. Josh says, that's awesome at Two Traveling Tour. Okay, just a couple of more things to show you guys here. Honorable mention. These are the shows that we've been to that we didn't list in our top 10, but they are worth talking about. The first one is Reza. Reza is a master illusionist. He was featured on the show America's Got Talent. So he has a really, really good magic show as well that's really enjoyable. Next one is Legends in Concert. You guys have probably heard of Legends in Concert. It's where people dress up like famous celebrities and they perform as if they were those celebrities. And the last one is the Titanic Museum, which is, of course, dedicated to the Titanic.
The Titanic is kind of kids because remember you have those like telephones that you press the number and it tells you about the thing.
Right.
Like a whole bunch of different things about the
Places we would like to visit but haven't for the kids, the aquarium at the boardwalk. They're actually building a brand new state-of-the-art aquarium that's going to be downtown Branson. It's supposed to be opening this summer. Another one is called Beyond the Lens, which is actually a museum sponsored by the National Enquirer newspaper. And so that just has a lot of really cool artifacts. It has cool places to take pictures and stuff like that. It's called Beyond the Lens. For adults, Top of the Rock is a place that we would really like to go. It is a golf course. What is it? Arnold Palmer, I believe, he sponsors that place. You can go up to the top of it. You get really, really great views of the city of Branson and Table Rock Lake and all that. I believe they have a restaurant there. They also have kind of an arcade there for kids. So that's something we'd like to check out. College of the Ozarks. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but they actually have a university that's right outside of Branson called College of the Ozarks. And the cool fact about College of the Ozarks is no student that attends school there has to pay tuition at all. They go to school completely free. The one thing that they do is they work. They work at the school. So if they work at the school, whether in the restaurant, in a gift shop, somewhere around the university, then their tuition, their room and their board and their books and all that is completely covered. So that's something really, really cool. If you have kids that you're looking for maybe a place for them to go to college or whatever, that's something that's really, really neat about the College of the Ozarks. College of the Ozarks also has a really, really nice restaurant. It's fine dining type restaurant. So that's something else that we haven't checked out yet, but we'd like to. Another thing is the Escape Code is what it's called. It's basically an escape room kind of thing. It's a virtual escape room. So they'll lock you in and then you have to solve puzzles or whatever to find your way out. They also have an axe throwing place there. They also have what is it? Oh yeah, murder mystery dinner type thing, dinner type show. They have all three of those places. The names of the people that own the Escape Code and the axe throwing and the murder mystery show are John and Amy Burton. They actually have a YouTube channel called TPF Travels. TPF stands for Travels, Places, and Fun. And so they actually live in Branson, and a lot of their vlogs and things that they do are about Silver Dollar City and stuff like that as well. So if you haven't checked them out, go over there and maybe subscribe to them. Let them know that we sent you. We would appreciate it. I'm sure they would appreciate it as well. Another one is called Liverpool Legends. That's another musical show. This is a Beatles tribute band. The thing that's cool about Liverpool Legends is that the person who hired the people to be part of the Liverpool Legends was actually George Harrison's sister. So she handpicked the people that are in this tribute band. I actually saw them. They were actually in a city not too far away from where we live at a college called Rose State College, and they were really, really good. Clay Cooper's Country Express is a country music. It's another family-oriented show with the family. The guy's name is Clay Cooper. He's basically a country music singer, so it's a country music type show. That's another one that we'd like to check out as well. Vizos says they are a subscriber to TPF. Very good, Vizos. They're really, really cool. Recommended day trips from Branson. The first one is, I don't know if you guys saw the vlog I put out yesterday called Wonders of Wildlife, National Museum and Aquarium. actually the owner of Bass Pro Shops. So the first ever Bass Pro Shops is actually located in Springfield, Missouri, which is about 45 minutes north of Branson. And so inside that Bass Pro Shops, Johnny Morris, who's the owner of Bass Pro Shops, actually built a museum called the Wonders of Wildlife National Museum and Aquarium. So yesterday we put the vlog out that was the first part of this museum, which is the wildlife hall. So it shows a lot of taxidermied wildlife. It highlights the different national parks. That's my favorite part of it. So if you haven't seen that vlog yet, please go check it out. And then Friday, we're going to actually be premiering the second part of the museum, which is the aquarium. So that's called Wonders of Wildlife, and it is at the original Bass Pro Shops in Springfield, Missouri. The second place that we would recommend for a day trip from Branson is actually called Dogwood Canyon. It's just a very, very, very nice outdoor recreation place to go. It has, as you can see, it has waterfalls, it has many walking trails, it has trout fishing and fishing streams. You can rent bikes, you can rent paddle boats. Just spend out all day outdoors there. They have a chapel. They have a tour that takes you on a safari. And you can see elk and bison, longhorns, other kinds of animals as well. And the thing that's real special to me about Dogwood Canyon is this is actually where my wife and I got engaged. So that's something that's very special to my family. And that's something that we really like about this place, and so we strongly recommend that you guys go there because it's a very beautiful place. Okay, so that's it for Branson. So let me go back and read the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I know that was a lot. I appreciate you sticking with me. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about Branson. I want to go through and read some of the chat, and then we'll play some trivia. If you guys think you have any friends or you know anyone that would like to join us on the trivia, please share out this stream and invite them in. I'll wait a few minutes before we start, but tonight's trivia is going to be all about, so our trivia each Wednesday is going to be themed off of a year. And so this year's trivia questions are going to be based off of the year 2007, because for those of you that know us, those of you that have been watching this for a while, you know that this past Sunday was Adrix, our oldest son's 13th birthday, and he was actually born in the year 2007. So this week's trivia questions are all about the year 2007. So if you guys can think of anybody that may want to join in on our trivia tonight, please share out our stream. Let them know. I'll wait a few minutes. I'll read some of the chat and wait for people to show up, and then we will start with our trivia. Okay, so Vizo says, Silver Dollar City has a cave under it named the Marvel Cave that is very fantastic. Also, they have candlelit only tours. Vizos, you're right. They do. If you were here Saturday on our stream, we actually did every Saturday we're going to do a park spotlight in which we're either going to be talking about a theme park or a national park. And this past Saturday, we actually talked about Silver Dollar City. And that's one of the things that we mentioned in the our stream was all about Silver Dollar City and Marvel Cave. It's awesome how the whole entire theme park was basically built around that cave. So you're right. It's very, very cool. Blaine, when he was talking about College of the Ozarks, brought up hashtag hard work you. You know what, Blaine? You're right. But, I think that's an awesome deal, though, that they get to go to school for free. So not only they're getting an education, but they're also getting taught work ethic. So that's really, really good. Shelly says, Ozarks. Netflix series is a good show. Shelly, you're right. Ozarks, actually, the setting for that is the Lake of the Ozarks, which is actually only about an hour away from Branson, Missouri. Bezos says, you can see it on my channel, not my best video. And no, I don't do the candlelit one. Okay. So everybody check out that vlog from Bezos Travel where they go to the Marvel Cave at Silver Dollar City. Shelly says, locked in a room is cool and not at the same time. Not at the same time. Both look like places I'd like to go to. Yeah, there's a ton of fun places to travel and tours. Neil, or Kimberly, either one, whoever's on now, if it's Neil or Kimberly, I don't know. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Branson has a ton of fun, really, really fun things for kids and just families in general to do. Shelly says Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. She loves both those stores. Yeah, we do too. We actually, here in Oklahoma City, we've had Bass Pro Shops for a while. It's located downtown. But Cabela's is relatively new. We've only had that maybe 3 or 4 years now. Shelly loves aquariums. Oh, Blaine was married in 2007. Congratulations, Blaine. That's awesome. Shelly says hi, Adric.
Hi.
Hi.
Landon says hi too, Shelly. Vizos says, I was wondering why not on the list. Thanks. Vizos, what was it you were wondering wasn't on the list? Oh, Silver Dollar City. Oh, okay. So, yeah, guys, I forgot to mention this when I first started talking about Branson, but these are attractions that we would recommend, both for kids and adults, besides Silver Dollar City. That's a very, very important detail that I forgot to mention. Thank you, Vizos, for reminding me that.
Sorry, but
Okay, Neil, thank you for being here, buddy. We appreciate that. Daniel Fields, hey, welcome in, buddy.
I mean, we can talk.
Hello, everyone. It's dinner time here, so I'm a bit in and out. Hey, that's no problem, Daniel. We just appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Shelly says Cabela's is now 4. Oh, good Lord, 4 hours away. Man. Shelly says, sweet family, Danny. Thank you so much, Shelly. I really do have a very sweet family, even though they wouldn't always say I'm the sweetest. I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed with my 2 boys and my awesome wife that has to put up with me every day. So you're right. I do have a great family. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that. All right. So you guys ready for some trivia?
Because I am.
Here we go. Here we go. Again, the trivia today is going to be all about the year 2007. Okay. So some of these questions are going to be just straight out questions. Some of these questions are going to be fill in the blanks. Okay. So the first question is this. And Adric, can you come do the tag deals, please?
Tag deals.
Yeah, and separate in the chat. Can you separate the chat with emojis, please?
Mm-hmm.
Adric's going to separate the chat with the emojis so we know
You know what emojis are?
when each question ends. That way there's no debate or anything like that. Good thing I have a Dunham's 10 minutes away. Shelly, see, I don't know what Dunham's is. I'm guessing it's like a Bass Pro Shops type place, maybe kind of like an Academy Sports. That's what we have closest to us is Academy Sports and Outdoors. We also have a Dick's Sporting Goods, but Dunham's, I've never heard of Dunham's. So, do you have it separated? You do now? Okay. So here we go again. These questions are all about the year 2007. Question number 1. This author finished her 7th and final novel in the year 2007. This author finished her 7th and final novel of this series in 2007. So right now we're just looking for the name of the author. The name of the author. What author finished her 7th and final novel in her series? It's a very, very popular series. What was the name of the author? To Travel and Tour. There you go. J.K. Rowling. So 2 Traveling Tour got it with J.K. Rowling. Very good. Very good, Neil. Great job. All right. Next question. What was that novel series? What was that novel series that J.K. Rowling finished in 2007? What was the name of the series? Josh Odom gets it. Harry Potter. Good job, Josh.
Good job, Odom. Good job, Josh.
Josh Odom with Harry Potter. Good job, Josh. All right. Next question. Next question. In 2007, Apple introduced the first generation what? In 2007, Apple introduced the first generation what? Shelly said, as much as I love Harry Potter, I have no idea.
I have
No idea.
I have no idea either.
And Josh Odom again, right?
Is it iPhone?
It's iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Odom again with the iPhone. Good job, Josh. So far, Josh has 2, Neil has 1. Next question. In 2007, Google launched what operating system? 2007, Google launched what operating system? OS, Chrome. Josh gets it again. Good Lord, Josh. Correct answer was Android. Good job. Good job. All right. Number 4. This one's, you're going to have to think a little bit. Or Google it like Blaine does. Just kidding, man. Number 4. Number 4. Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 2007 was who? Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 2007 was who?
Captain Underpants?
Shelly Grizzy Brothers is actually Adric. Shelly said, hi, Grizzy Brothers.
Oh, hi, Shelly.
Josh says, me, just kidding. I have no idea. Shelly says, bad service and didn't hear a thing. Supporting everyone who has a great connection. Oh, Shelly, I can repeat the question if you'd like. It says, Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 2007 was who? Who's the Person of the Year in 2007? Here's a little hint. It's a male, and he's not from the United States. Jeff, welcome in, sir. We're just doing a little bit of trivia. You only missed 3 questions so far. All the questions are about the year 2007. The correct answer was Neil. Again, you got it. Person of the Year, 2007, Time Magazine, Vladimir Putin. Good job, Neil.
Wait, is it Neo or Neil? Because I can't understand it. Hi.
Neil.
Neil?
Neil.
Neil.
Remember the stream we were watching earlier, 2 Travel and Tour? That's who it is. All right. Next question is this. In 2007, Lauren Nelson won the Miss America crown. Lauren Nelson won the Miss American crown. My question to you is, what state was Lauren Nelson from?
Whenever I said this is Landon, that was actually me.
Oh, he's talking to you, Neil. He wrote in your chat earlier today on your stream, this is Landon.
I was
So,
on my dad's phone.
That was my 7-year-old. He was actually on my phone when he wrote into your stream. He wanted to just say hi. And Shelly gets it with Oklahoma.
Of course, he put that question in.
Oklahoma. No bias in that question at all. In case you guys don't know, though, we do live in Oklahoma. So good job, Shelly. All right, next question. You have the marks?
No.
That's so nice of him. Hey, buddy. Neil says hi, Lennon.
I
Say hi, Neil.
Hi, Neil.
Good job, Shelly. All right, next question is this. In 2007, who won the Super Bowl?
What?
Go ask her. I don't know what she said. Can't hear her. So we have Patriots, Pittsburgh Steelers. Both of those are incorrect. It's not the Patriots. It's not the Steelers.
They went versus the 49ers.
I'm supposed to say that?
No.
Hey, and Shelly gets another one. The Indianapolis Colts. You're right, Shelly. 2007, I believe the Colts beat the Bears. I'm pretty sure it was the Colts versus the Bears, and the Colts won.
No idea.
I thought it meant the one this season.
Okay, next question.
The 49ers versus the Chiefs.
Peyton Manning. That's right, Shelly. Peyton Manning. Quarterback. Landon likes Peyton Manning because he used to play for the Denver Broncos as well.
I thought he does play for the Denver Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's
but
fired.
before that, he played for the Colts.
Yeah.
Okay, next question is this. What Major League Baseball team in 2007 won the World Series? What Major League Baseball team in the year 2007 won the World Series?
Ew. Red Sox, Boston, Blue Jays, Wilson.
And Neil gets it
I just
with the
made
Boston
up a
Red
question
Sox.
in my head.
Good job, Neil. You're good at trivia, Neil.
Guys, I just made up a question in my head.
This is going to be a 2007 question.
Go ahead and ask. Okay, so this is a bonus question that Lennon just came up with. Hopefully he says something that's
Right.
going to be okay.
Who
You
won
never know.
Who won Super Bowl 50?
Wow.
There you go. What NFL team won Super Bowl 50? This isn't 2007. It's just a bonus question that Lennon just pulled out of the top of his head.
How was that?
What NFL team won Super Bowl
No clue.
50?
Gotta run your
All right, Josh. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't, please go check out Josh
Not
Odom
the Kansas
ODOM
City
channel.
Chiefs. Not the Kansas
Watch his vlog.
City
Subscribe to him if
Chiefs.
you haven't yet.
Not the Patriots.
Not the Patriots. Not the Chiefs.
Oh, man. I thought somebody would get it.
We were just talking about this team earlier when we talked about Peyton Manning.
Don't children day?
Oh, sorry.
Don't
Well,
show 'em that.
They'll be here all night, man.
Who shall
49ers, not the 49ers.
The 49ers.
Neil.
Hey, Neil, you got it again. Good job.
Broncos, my favorite team.
Denver Broncos.
Because I was made in Denver,
Landon.
Colorado.
So Landon likes all things Denver. Okay, so the next question. By the way, we have a Josh just left, so Neil, you're in the lead, buddy, with 4. Shelly, you have 2. Jeff, you need to get some points. Bezos. All right, next question is this. So we talked about who won the Super Bowl. That was the Colts. We talked about who won the World Series. That was the Red Sox. Who won the Stanley Cup? Who won the Stanley Cup in 2007?
Right here.
It was also the Broncos who won the Super Bowl. We asked that question already.
Yeah, we did.
Got him. Penguins. New York.
It's not the Penguins.
Detroit.
Hey, you're close though, Jeff. It is a bird.
you're really close.
It is a bird, but it's not the Penguins.
Ducks.
And Jeff from This Our Dream got it with the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Good job, Jeff. Good job, sir.
Ow.
All right, next question. In 2007, Amazon released the first blank e-reader. 2007, Amazon released the first what e-reader? What was the name of it?
Kindle.
Who said that?
You guys sure?
Bezos Travel gets it with Kindle. Bezos, welcome to the board. As Miss Amy or Landon would say, welcome to the board. All right, next question. This one, those of you guys that watch Monarch Moments, you know you have to list several different things at once. This is one of them. So we're going to ask you guys, actually, you know what? If you can name one, we'll give you a point. There's 5 total possible answers. If you can name one of them, we'll give you a point. We'll give you 1 point for each one you get correct. So the question is this. What were the 5 most popular TV shows in 2007? What were the 5 most popular TV shows in 2007?
Where's that question? Yeah. Stop.
Seinfeld, Breaking Bad, NCIS, The Office. No. Friends, Seinfeld, Golden Girls, Survivor. Nope. Hey, let me give you guys a hint. 3 of the 5 were reality TV shows. And 2 of the 5 involved some sort of music in some sort of way. American Idol. So This Our Dreams got American Idol. So that's 1.
We love American Idol.
Yeah. What else?
Big Brother.
Bachelor. Bachelor's a good guess. American
Bachelor.
Got Talent is a good guess, but they're not right. So one involved people singing, the other one involved music in a different type of way. People doing something to music. Big Brother? Hey, that's a good guess, Bezos. We love that show, but that's not one of them either.
Big Brother. I just said Big Brother.
So you think you can sing? America's Got Talent? Nope. One of them is kind of like a crime scene TV show. One of them is What You Live In. It had to do with a doctor. It was one of my wife's favorite TV shows. So you think you can dance? Hey, you're on the right track with So You Think You Can Dance. It is a dancing show, but it's not So You Think You Can Dance. CSI, Shelly got that one. CSI, Shelly, you're right. So there's 3 more. Bones, House, Bezos Travel got House. That's a good one. That's right. Looking for 2 more. Shelly, Dancing with the Stars is right. So there's 1 more. So this show, 2 of the stars on this show were Eva Longoria and Terry Hatcher. They were 2 of the stars of this TV show, Eva Longoria and Terry Hatcher.
Yeah, this green light.
So Jeff got it? Yep. Jeff from This Our Dreams got it with Desperate Housewives. Good job, Jeff. All right. That's the hardest question, I promise. That's the hardest one. Okay, next question is this. 2007, what was the most popular movie? And it is a superhero movie. 2007, what was the most popular movie? And it is a superhero movie.
Wait.
Okay, Bezos, you got it. Spider-Man, but Spider-Man what? We're looking for the full answer. Spider-Man what?
You got it before.
Oh, Neil did?
Mhm.
Okay, Neil and Bezos, you guys are both say Spider-Man, but Spider-Man what? What number? It's not 2.
And Bezos Travel got it.
And Bezos Travel gets it with Spider-Man 3. Bezos Travel. But should we give Neil a point
Yeah.
since he said Spider-Man first?
Mhm.
All right, Neil, we'll give you a point, bud, since you said Spider-Man first. All right. Next question. Do you have the...
Oh, I do not. I keep on forgetting. There you go.
Does anybody know what movie won the Oscar that year for Best Picture? Best Picture. Avatar? No. It's 2 words. The first word is the, and the second word starts with the letter D. And Vizos Travel gets it with The Departed. Good job, Raphael. Vizos Travel. Good job. All right, next question. This was the most popular line dance since the 1998's Cha-Cha Slide, and the creator of the line dance was a rapper by the name of Cupid. So, Blank by Cupid was the most popular line dance since 1998's Cha-Cha Slide. What was the name of the line dance?
Not that one.
Not Macarena. So the creator of it was name was Cupid. So maybe it has something to do with his name. And Vizos Travel gets it with Cupid Shuffle. Good job, Raphael. Cupid Shuffle.
Cupid Shuffle.
Cupid Shuffle. To the right, to the right, to the right. All right.
Everybody knows.
Next question was this. You have it?
I got it.
Okay. What famous model died from a drug overdose at the age of 39 in 2007? What famous model died from a drug overdose at the age of 39 in 2007? Her name is three words. Anna Nicole Smith, Vizos Travel. It's correct. Good job, Raphael. Vizos Travel. Next question. What famous rock band sued the television channel Showtime after the cable TV network named a program Californication, a title matching the band's 1999 album? So what rock band sued Showtime after they named a program Californication, which was also the name of one of this band's albums? It's not Pearl Jam. It's not Linkin Park. And Vizos Travel gets it with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Good job, Raphael. Vizos Travel. Okay. What television channel released a compilation of the music used during their Local on the 8s segment that peaked #1 on the Billboard's Top 100 chart for contemporary jazz? What channel released a compilation of the music used during their Local on the 8s segment and it peaked #1 on Billboard's Top 100 chart for contemporary jazz? What was the name of the channel? Not CNN, Local on the 8s. So this channel does one thing mainly, and that's it. People go to this channel to figure out something to do with outdoors. Not NPR. Oh, Vizos got it. Sorry. You're right. The Weather Channel. It's correct. The Weather Channel. Good job. Okay, next question. Can anybody name?
I'm gonna go close the door because my.
So in 2007, there were two most popular Christmas gifts. Can you name one of them or both? What were the two most popular Christmas gifts in 2007? For a little bit of a clue, think kids. What do kids like to spend a lot of time doing? Furby? No, not Furby. What do kids like to spend a lot of time doing? What do they like to play? Nintendo. Nintendo what?
I'm actually playing Nintendo right now.
Nintendo what?
Oh.
Neil? Not GameCube. A little bit past that.
Nintendo's.
It's a handheld, right? It's a handheld device, one of them. PlayStation's right as well, but PlayStation, which one? PlayStation, which one? And Nintendo, which one? You guys are both right. They're Nintendo and PlayStation, but which ones? Nintendo Switch. Neil got it? 2000.
No Switch.
No, it isn't.
What
Sorry,
the heck?
Neil. It's not Switch. Game Boy? No. PlayStation 3. Right. Bezos, you got PlayStation 3. That's one of them. So now we're still trying to figure out Nintendo what? Nintendo what?
I actually have a PlayStation 3
No,
and
you
a
do have
Nintendo.
PlayStation. And you have Nintendo.
Hey, the Nintendo is a handheld. And it's not the Switch. Think before the Switch.
And Nintendo.
This our dream, DS. Right? Jeff says DS. You're right, Jeff. Nintendo DS. It's correct.
Oh yeah.
3D.
I didn't even recognize it.
Close enough.
Close enough. We'll give it to him.
And you
Nintendo
got that.
DS. All right.
Is this a Nintendo DS?
No, it's Nintendo Switch.
Next question. So we talked about all the Major League sports teams. We talked about who won the Super Bowl, who won the World Series, who won the Stanley Cup. So my next question to you is now about college sports. What NCAA football team in 2007 won the national championship? Here's a little bit of a clue. It's the same team that won last year or this past year football season.
Oh, I know it. I know it. What? Yes,
It's not Georgia. It's the same conference. It's SEC, but there it is. You got it, Jeff. LSU.
Good job, Jeff.
Good job. All right. Now this one's a little bit of a challenge. Can anybody tell me in 2007 who won the Kentucky Derby? 2007, who won the Kentucky Derby?
Kentucky Derby. Oh, I know it. I know.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure it was a horse.
It was a horse, Jeff. You're right. It was. Do you know the name of the horse?
Oh my god.
Absolutely no clue. LOL. All right. I'll wait a few more seconds and then I'll give you guys the answer on that one. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, it is.
Little horse.
Good horse.
All right, guys. The correct answer on that one, the horse's name was Street sense. Street sense. Zebra. All right, can you put the marks, please?
That's what it is.
Hey, Jeff, you might have a little bit of an advantage on this one right here. So we'll just have to wait and see. But here's the question. Disneyland had to close what ride for several months in 2007 for renovations because people were too heavy for the ride and the boats were regularly getting stuck. So in 2007, Disneyland had to close a ride because people kept getting stuck on it. Because the boats kept getting stuck. What ride was it? Amy, hey, welcome in. Sorry we missed you on Disney Nerd Herders tonight. We'll make sure we go back and watch the replay. I'm very sorry. I'm sure you did an awesome job, though. It's not Jungle Cruise, Jeff. Not Jungle Cruise. Hey, so this ride has a song associated with it that gets stuck in your head because they play it over and over and over again. Small World. Good job, Vizos. You got it. Vizos Travel. It's a small world. Vizos, you guys are getting really, really, really good at this trivia stuff. Y'all really are. Last night on Monarch, you guys cleaned house. Or the night before, whatever night it was. Now you guys are doing great. Okay. Next question. In the year 2007, what singer shaved off her hair? In 2007, what singer shaved off her hair?
I have no idea.
Judi Dench, O'Connor, Sinead O'Connor. No, think somebody a little bit younger. Remember, we were talking about 2007. 2007, what singer shaved off her hair? Let's see. Some songs were Hit Me Baby One More Time, maybe.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
That's right. And Shelly gets it with Britney Spears. Good job, Shelly. Good job, Shelly. Britney Spears. All right. Next question. Barbara Bush. That'd be crazy, Jeff. Barbara Bush shaved off her hair. All right. So this one you have a multiple choice. Okay. What classic rock band reunited in London for their first show in 25 years? Was it A, Crosby, Stills, and Nash? Was it B, Led Zeppelin? Was it C, Fleetwood Mac? Or was it D, Boston? And Jeff from This Our Dream gets it with Led Zeppelin. Okay, let me give you guys a breakdown of the points right now. So we have Two Traveling Tour. Neil, if he's still here, Neil had 5. Josh Odom had 3. Shelly has 5. Vizos has 10. And Jeff from This Our Dream has 6. Okay. So next question. On June 15th of 2007, what game show host aired the last episode of what game show? So I'm looking for 2 parts. On June 15th of 2007, what game show host aired his last episode of what game show? So I'm looking for the game show host name and the name of the game show. And Bezos Travel gets it with Price is Right, Bob Barker. Good job, Bezos.
Lucky.
Okay. Here's another sports question. In 2007, who broke baseball greats Hank Aaron's record on August 7th, 2007? Home run record. Who broke Hank Aaron's home run record on August 7th, 2007? Sammy Sosa's close. That's not right. Think San Francisco Giants. Happy home runner. Sorry, no Major League Baseball fan. All right, Jeff, looks like it's going to be your point, unless Shelly can get it, or Amy. What? Think San Francisco Giants. And his first name and his last name both start with the same letter. And Jeff from This Our Dream gets it with Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds. All right, two more questions. All right, here we go. According to Billboard in the year 2007, what was the #1 song and who sung it? According to Billboard in the year 2007, what was the #1 song and who sung it?
My teammate was AFK. And he was bad, by the way.
Rock Me, Arminius Falco? No.
For a second, he wasn't.
Beyonce, okay. Bezos Travel got it with Beyonce, so I'll give you a point for Beyonce. What was the song?
Beyonce.
What was wow, Bezos, you got them both. Beyonce and Irreplaceable. Great job.
Good.
Last question. Those of you guys that know me, you know I'm a big time country music fan. So let's see if anybody else is. In 2007, who won the Country Music Award for Entertainer of the Year? 2007, who was Country Music Awards Entertainer of the Year? So last question. Old Town Road.
Yeah,
Hey, the boys love that song, Shelly.
Old Town
Landon does.
I did.
I can't know. I got my horses in the back. Looks like it's a
Started getting kind of annoying.
A little bit, huh? It's not Little Nas. It's not Garth Brooks. It is a male, and he likes the beach.
Wow. SOB, right down to the letter. I've had misadventures. I've even got pictures. I'm even more.
It's not a group. Entertainer of the year, just one male. Kenny what? Kenny what? Not Jimmy Buffett.
They got it.
Kenny Chesney, Vizos Travel. Okay, so the big winner of tonight's trivia with 13 points, Vizos Travel. Second place was actually Mr. Jeff of This Our Dream with 7. Shelly and 2 Traveling Tour, Neil, each had 5. Josh had 3. Coming up at in another 25 minutes, please go over to Monarch Moments. I believe they're streaming tonight. Also, make sure I want to thank all of the moderators and pretty much every one of you that was in our chat tonight has an awesome YouTube channel. So please make sure you catch the names of everyone in the chat. Go check out their YouTube channels. Subscribe to them if you have not. They would really appreciate that. I would appreciate that as well. I want to thank the moderators, doing a great job. Please, guys, remember to join us tomorrow night for our NFL Draft Watch Party, starting at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And then this Saturday night, of course, we're going to have our second Griswold Family Vacay variety show at 8 o'clock Eastern. We're going to continue our talk on Silver Dollar City. We're actually going to take you guys on a virtual tour of Silver Dollar City. Maybe we can ride some rides. I'm not real sure how that works with copyright and all that, but if it's okay to do virtual rides, then we'd like to do that as well for you guys. If not, then we'll just discuss the rides. I'm not real sure how that works, among other things as well. So please go through, check out each other's channels, subscribe. We want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for your support.
I think Blaine would be a
Please catch our NFL Draft Watch Party tomorrow at 7 Eastern Time is when it starts. Hang out with us for the draft. We're going to go pick by pick. We'll be displaying that on the ticker and just talking about each pick with live discussion and reaction throughout. We might also go live for a late night tonight as well, kind of like we did last week with the Titanic, but we might talk a little bit about some Earth Day trivia maybe, or also talk some about NFL, like if you guys have any bold predictions or anything like that, or just have like a chat discussion about the draft tomorrow, we might do that as well. So thank you guys so much. Support one another. Thank you for supporting us. We love all of you guys. And as always,
take time to make memories.
take time to make memories. Thank you guys so much. Please go by and check out Monarch Moments. We'd really appreciate it. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.